What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the gaming GooseCast. Currently, we have Cooper in here.
What's up?
Oh yeah. Should be getting Rocco in here soon. Motherfucker's taking a nap, of course. So I tried calling him, but he's snoozing big, I guess. But he should be in here soon. If not, maybe in 10-20 minutes, I'll try and give him another call. We're on Raft this time. We the last podcast was we recorded was also on Raft, but unfortunately it got corrupted. As you can see, there's a stand-in Scarecrow for Cooper because his dumbass didn't lay aside the money for his Xbox Live. So he's
entirely my fault.
Able. This is we'll get into that later. First of all, so yeah, he's not able to join up on any multiplayer games at the moment. So we've got a little Scarecrow stand-in for him.
At least I'm still here, though.
Yeah, that is fair. Like I said, we don't have Rocco in just yet, so his chair will remain empty for now.
I just have technical difficulties. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's what we'll call it. So, Cooper, you know this. We've talked about it, or we've been talking for the last fucking hour or so. The main things that we're going to be talking about with this this GooseCast is going to be GTA 6. But I figure, first of all, we could kind of get into, me and Cooper, we were talking about some Red Dead Online, some GTA 5, previous GTA games type stuff. Like the thing that we were just talking about a little bit ago was how we hope that GTA 6 has even more side activities to do than GTA 5, Red Dead 2, Red Dead Online, even San Andreas and GTA 4. I believe from the screenshots it looks like we'll be getting pool, and I'm gonna have to actually pull up the screenshots here real quick so I can look. So we've got pool, possibly some fight clubs, possibly some mini golf, and I think that's all that the screenshots have really sort of confirmed. There's going to be scuba diving, of course. It looks like there's going to be fishing and stuff, fishing and hunting, possibly some dirt bike races, some mudding, stuff like that. But yeah, like we were talking about how we would love to see a casino come back into the game and be able to play some poker and some blackjack, and it'd be nice, but Liar's Dice isn't really like a common game that people tend to play now. But it would be nice to see that come back from when they had it in Red Dead 1.
Maybe if they had like a western, like a real country town, kind of like Sandy Shores or something.
Well, they will have like some kind of hillbilly type areas, especially out, in the grass rivers and stuff, out in the bayous and stuff. But the issue is, there's a difference between southern or hillbilly and like western,
Yeah. Southern, hillbilly, redneck, and western, they're all four completely different things. Don't get them mixed up.
Yeah. And of course, they're gonna have Cooper's favorite, the thing that he'll probably spend 3,000 hours on.
Hey.
Strip clubs.
Motherfucker. No.
Yeah, that right there's gonna be Cooper's favorite.
Hell no. No. Why am I saying hell no? That just makes me sound gay. Never mind.
Yeah, Cooper would prefer it maybe if there were some gay bars or something around. I think he'd like that a little more.
Nah, I'm not saying in the sense of like, you know what? Never mind. I ain't gonna say
Yeah,
this.
stop
I'm just
digging
making
yourself a hole
myself.
there.
I am. I'm putting the shovel down. Never mind. I ain't saying nothing.
Um, oh, potentially some basketball. In the screenshots of Jason's house, he's got a basketball goal on the side of his house that I'm hoping that they'll bring back, kind of like how they had in San Andreas. You know, they're gonna have like kayaks and stuff, which wouldn't necessarily be like a side activity, rather than just something that you could do. You know, another vehicle to utilize. Um, but it would be nice to see a bunch of new side activities to be able to do.
Do you think maybe in GTA 6 they're gonna have like the nuclear power plant with the American crocodiles? I know there's.
I mean, it's a possibility. I
I
wouldn't know.
know
I mean,
there's.
there hasn't, not that I'm aware of, there hasn't really been any screenshots or videos to really confirm the idea
Well,
of that.
I mean, it could be like Fort Zancudo, for example. Like they didn't really do much with that either.
Yeah, that is fair. Um,
I'm just saying, like it's Florida, so it would make sense that the one place in America where crocodiles are actually found is that one, like um, that one area where the nuclear plant is.
yeah.
I'm struggling to find words. Literally the only place in America where they're found.
So, while I'm thinking about it, anyways, uh, Cooper, are you at your phone? You're able to watch the live of the in the Discord.
Oh god, I almost fell. All right, hit it.
The live is currently active. If you can click on it.
No, I don't know. I just watched you pull the screen up on your thingy.
Okay. So have you seen these previous screenshots? Any of the previous screenshots?
No, I haven't seen any screenshots.
Okay, well then we'll kind of go back through them and everything. You've seen the two trailers that are currently out. I know that for sure.
Yeah, the ones that came out like 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the most recent one was a year ago. The first one was 2, I believe. Raul Batista was the dude that I was talking about. But yeah, so we've got we'll just kind of skim over these older ones really quick. You know, there's Jason on a
Kind of
motorcycle,
looks like
Jason in a
he's.
car.
Kind of looks like he's riding a Betty 801 in that.
Alvino V1, it looks like right there.
I can't see it. I mean,
Yeah, I think the quality on your end is lesser just due to the
the
limitations
size.
of the oh yeah, the size too, I guess, but because
It,
the Discord streaming is only at 720p with 30 fps, so it's kind of dog shit. We've
well,
got
think think of it like this. I'm looking at it as if it was, full screen, but in portrait mode. So it's only taking up like a quarter of my screen.
right.
Oh, hang on.
So I guess while he's doing that, I'll go ahead and keep going over these real quick. We've got Jason here looking like fucking Ryan Gosling. Um, Fishing, and so I'm assuming, and given uh, that a lot of this game is going to be built off of what they've learned from GTA 5 and Red Dead 2, I'm assuming that there's going to be fishing in it. We've got Jason leaning up against a tree here with his phone. I've seen some people theorizing like there's a few clips of like Lucia sitting down or screenshots of Lucia sitting down and stuff in the newer screenshots. I've seen people theorizing that maybe due to the influence of GTA RP, there could be certain things like that where maybe you can lean or sit in certain areas or whatever. We've got, oh, excuse me, we've got Jason with his gun here. Um, and obviously a billion people have gone over these screenshots before me and gone more in depth into them, but we're just going over everything that we know so far so we can get into the real conversation later on, and also kind of just killing time until Rocco gets in here. We've got Jason sitting at the bar with a beer. We can see that there's what looks like it is probably says lager beer, given that lagers are a type of beer, and there's a what do you call them? The dudes that chop down trees and stuff.
Lumberjacks.
Yeah, we got a lumberjack there on the logo, and you can see it says LOGG, which I would assume is probably lager beer. We've got a Patriot beer right here. Looks like we've got two dudes getting ready to come up and fight Jason and Cal here, and Cal's kind of like, hey, oh shit, Jason, let's, these dudes are talking shit, and Jason's just ready to fucking fight. You can see
I just
here.
want to apologize for disappearing real quick. Dave was telling me how he beat the ever living shit out of what he thinks might have been a copperhead in the chicken coop.
All right, then.
Yeah.
We can see here, which has been confirmed through like the stuff that they have said about Jason, the official stuff that they put on Jason's character or whatever on the website, that Jason was in the military, I believe Army. He was a paratrooper. He's got a Marauders tattoo right there, a paratrooper tattoo. We've got, of course, Lucia in the boxing ring, or not ring, but in the boxing gym, punching a boxing bag, which I'm hoping will be another side activity to do, maybe some bare knuckle brawling like they did in the GTA 4 Ballad of Gay Tony. We got what looks like Jason back here. We've got Lucia here wearing an AirPod. Cooper, I'm muting your ass.
Like, you can hear that?
Yes, I can hear it clear as day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We've got...
Go ahead.
She's wearing AirPods, or, whatever the in-game version of the AirPods are. So I know certain people have been theorizing that maybe you could put in earbuds and actually, like, listen to your own music in the game. Some sort of strawberry, I'm assuming an alcoholic beverage. I will be just kind of like skipping over some of these. There's Lucia in the prison with her braids, which looks like a nice little extra hairstyle that we may be able to get. See, she's got the, looks like the ponytail here, got the bun here, and then the braids there. We've got whatever you call it, like whenever you let your hair down. We've got that. We've got Cal's goofy looking ass right here, doing some putt-putt or mini golf or whatever. Got on playing some pool where Jason looks a lot like Arthur here. Cooper, look at that if you're not.
Arthur Morgan?
Yeah, it looks a lot like Arthur there. Got a iguana on this lady's neck here. This was like one of the big screenshots that I heard people talking about, because supposedly this is an in-game screenshot, not something that's been rendered out or whatever. and the way the cans are floating in the water, which I think is pretty neat. We've got a bunch of pictures of Booby Ike. We've got the club. We've got Draquan. Real Dimes. Raul. There's Brian with his third wife there. Got a Vice City sign similar to the
Vinewood.
Yeah, the Vinewood sign. Thank you. I was trying to think of the name. We got. That's okay. So that's clearly not Lucia there. He almost kind of looks like Jason, but I don't think that it is. And actually, I believe that would be the arm that the Marauders tattoo would be on. So I'm wondering if maybe these are characters that are significant to the story in any way, maybe side characters or something, or if they're just random people to show off the screenshot there. We've got a basketball court here, which looks like maybe leads into a tennis court or something. Let's see, there's a...
I'm here.
Some sort of police shootout.
Hell yeah,
what's
you're
up?
here.
Finally woke up.
Hell yeah, man.
You were napping.
Yeah, I told you. Well, he did say that he was going to lay down for a little bit. Yeah, I tried calling you a little bit ago. I wasn't trying to bother you. I was just trying to keep you from oversleeping or anything.
No, it's all good, man. I passed out in my living room, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good. Fucking Cooper's
I'm
already pissing me off.
What do you mean? I always piss you off, but then again, that's being brothers.
Yeah, that's part of it. We did start up the podcast already. I'm currently just going through we actually just started not too long ago. But
Hell yeah, man. Glad I made it, bro.
hell yeah, man. Currently going through the old screenshots and then moving on to the new screenshots that I wanted to show Cooper. Cooper, I'm turning your ass down. That shit's loud as fuck. There's the scuba diving there. I think that's... Yeah. We've got the biker gang, the final chapter here in Ambrosia. Let's see. We got the Grass Rivers. Got some hillbilly. Got fucking Queso here. Looking like Queso type motherfucker.
Oh damn! Oh damn!
I believe that right there is actually Cooper's mother.
Fuck you!
Nah, all due respect to Cooper's mother, wonderful woman. I love her, but yeah, we got different types of animals here.
Oh wow, I've actually never even seen that one.
This one here.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, this is out the Caligo National Park. With the fucking.
You think you're gonna be able to hunt that shit?
Yeah, dude, absolutely. I would fucking. I look forward to the hunting just in general, but yeah, dude, I think the hunting is gonna be pretty in depth, possibly even more so than they had in Red Dead 2 and Red Dead Online.
And RDR2s, right? Yeah.
All right, Cooper, start paying attention now because we're getting into the new screenshots. So this is the Ultimate Edition stuff, which, like I said, you obviously you got to pay for the Ultimate Edition to get some of this stuff. We got Lucia's hairstyle and their outfits, possibly Jason's hairstyle as well. Now this shirt that Jason is wearing, I am in fucking love with, dude. I love it. This shit right here.
Yeah, that shit's badass.
Yeah, dude, fucking beautiful shirt. We got a 95 Karate Cheetah.
Yeah.
Right
and I have a fun fact about the revolver goose. The revolver right there. I was watching a video. The last time we seen that gun was in Vice City Stories.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I remember hearing something about like, oh, this gun is coming back or whatever, but I didn't know exactly what from. That's fucking dope.
I forget what it was called. Yeah, bro. It looks so fucking dope with Vic holding it, bro. And now Jason's holding it.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking crazy.
And then something special about these. So first of all, you can see their names are engraved on them, El Caminos and Jay Duvall. So 29/10/02, I believe, was the release of Vice City. And then I think it's 31/10/06 was the release of
Vice City Stories.
Vice City Stories, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I seen that video. There's a I don't know if you've seen it, bro. Kind of a funny name. His name is Zach Cox on YouTube.
Yeah, dude, I used to watch him all the time.
Yeah, I kind of like watched one of his one of his 50 things you didn't see in the photos or whatever. And,
right.
Yeah, bro.
So I, for once, actually got things to talk about that I actually wrote down. One of them is right here. So if you see this this $100 bill here, that man right there is President Harding it's Hardin, I believe, from Red Dead Redemption 2. He was a president in that universe. So I'm thinking that confirms the connection of the Red Dead 2 universe and the GTA universe, at least GTA 6, you know.
That'd be fucking dope as shit.
Which is also kind of crazy if you think about the fact that so many people have theorized, and like if you go back on some of the photos, like there's one of the newer photos which we'll get into, but it's the one right here where he's playing pool. Looks a lot like Arthur there.
For real.
So people have been theorizing that he may be related to Arthur in some way.
Dude, I have a fun fact about that photo that you were on. The one with the two guns.
This one here.
The one with the other one with the guns and the money that you were showing us with the president on it.
Yeah.
Look to the left of the look on the left of the picture. Do you see what the palm tree's from? It's the palm tree on Tommy's shirt.
Yeah, dude. So, which is also cool because I mean this is well known. We'll get around to going through all the pictures, but like on the vintage Vice City pack that we get for just pre-ordering in general, there's the gun skins that you can get that are directly from Tommy's shirt.
Yeah. So, I've seen that. The gun patterns. Yeah.
Yeah. So while we're here, something that I wrote down that I wanted to acknowledge is Jason's glasses. The frames are see-through, which is the first time that we've seen that in any GTA game, but honestly, any game that I've noticed is see-through frames like that, which I thought was really fucking cool. I haven't heard anyone talk about that, but I thought it was super fucking cool.
Yeah, that's realistic as shit.
Yeah, dude, fucking dope. So yeah, there's all that. We've got, his fucking cool badass shirt there. So in the older screenshots, which we were just talking about when you joined up, there was a basketball court. And you can see here there's a basketball goal on the side of Jason's house, which I'm assuming would mean that they might be bringing back a basketball mini game type thing like they had in San Andreas.
I heard about that, dude. I don't know how true this is, but I heard that this game's gonna have its own in-game like 2K like basketball system.
That would be like fucking sick, dude.
Like its own version of that. That's what I've been hearing, but I don't know how true that is. But
right,
if it was like that, would you be satisfied with it?
Dude, I'd be more than satisfied with it. I've actually only 2K game that I've ever personally owned was 2K 2019, and I've actually been going back to it recently and playing it quite a bit.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
There's a Dinka Enduro, which was, I believe that was actually on GTA 5 Online, but they're bringing it back for the Ultimate Edition. Kayaking, of course, which I think is really neat. And I'd love to see, I would assume that like boats would work similar in this game as they do in GTA or in Red Dead 2, how if they take enough damage or enough bullets, then they'll actually start to sink, which I think would be cool. Man, I got a question. What do you think about this style of Jason's car?
I like it, man. I like it. I like the colors of it and the vibrantness, man.
Man, I don't, I can see why people like it. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of it. Like if it was like just a standard edition thing in the game, then
Right.
it wouldn't be a big deal. But I think that this being one of the selling points of buying Ultimate Edition, I think is kind of weak, personally.
Oh, I didn't even know that wait, like that liver, is that called a livery?
Yeah,
That
livery
was for the
yeah.
livery livery was from the Ultimate Edition. I didn't know that.
Yeah, all these new screenshots, apart from the Vintage Vice City, is for the Ultimate Edition. Everything
They're
Vintage
all
Vice...
for the Ultimate?
Yes.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah. And then
Woo!
the Vintage Vice City is only available for pre-orders.
Yeah. You know that Vintage Vice City, her hair is from the I didn't even know this. It's from the sister from Scarface.
So
Yeah,
that,
like, as
that
soon
was
as I-
another topic I was going to get into. So not only her hair,
yeah.
her dress specifically, and I've talked about this many times, Scarface is one of my favorite films of all time. And I noticed this right away. Her hair and her dress, if her dress was black, but the exact style of the dress is a direct reference to Gina Montana, Tony Montana's sister in Scarface.
So fucking badass, dude. I love that detail.
Yeah, dude, it's
I
fucking
know it's
sick.
not a lot, but at least you get that for pre-ordering. And I know that's like an ounce in the, literally a drop in the bucket compared to Ultimate Edition, but I think that is really cool.
So, something else that, while we're like at these Vintage Vice City here,
yeah,
his outfit, some people say it looks similar to one of Tony Montana's outfits, the blue suit that he wears, but it is actually almost directly pulled from Miami Vice. Let me...
Oh yeah, I've heard that there are some connections in this game to that. Like a full-on, full-blown character. It looks like he's in this shit from that.
Yeah.
I don't know his name though.
Let's see. So that's kind of similar there. It's like a really light, almost white blue, and then the pink shirt there, and it's very similar here.
Right. I totally see it, bro.
Let's see what else. We got Jason's fuck ass mullet here.
Dude, I'm so like 50-50 on that haircut. Some people were saying they like it.
Mullet, man.
See,
There's
you
only
know,
one thing I can
personally,
say to that.
I can fuck with mullets, but this particular style of a mullet, I think, is fucking stupid looking.
You can fuck with mullets, bruh.
Yeah, I'll fuck a mullet. So there's Sarah's unisex salon, which means obviously that Jason and Lucia would both be able to go. She's getting her nails done here, which is likely to mean that there's going to be customizable nail options, which I think would be really neat. And that's something that Miss Goose was also pretty excited for as well.
For real.
And you see a lot of pictures with, or you see a few pictures anyways, I believe, with people who have their hair dyed. So I wonder if, especially with the hair salons and barbers and stuff, I wonder if that's going to be an option in the game to be able to dye your hair.
I hope so.
It'd be
options.
Especially with like my first playthrough, I can't say that I would, but it'd be nice to have the option for sure.
For real. I honestly, I know this is like a hot take, but I don't think I'm going to give any tattoos. And I know this is hot take too, but I might not fuck with the hair at all. Like change it. I heard it's going to be like RDR2. You're going to have to like maintain it.
Right.
I think I might just maintain like the default, play it how they I want to say how they're supposed to look, but they can really look however they want, I guess.
Right. Well, see, that's the thing, because you get like Jason with the short hair, the sort of long hair, and then you get him like right here, like with the shaggier hair,
Yeah, everything. I've literally seen him with everything, and her with everything.
And that's another thing with her. We were talking about her newer braids with the Ultimate Edition. I personally like her braids a lot more here. She almost looks like a Ronda Rousey type hair.
I never seen that. I never seen that photo. Is that a new one?
No, this is one of the old ones they dropped like a year ago.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait to see. I wonder if we'll get to like either play as her in jail or just get like a few cutscenes of her in jail. That's gonna be sick as shit.
It'd be kind of cool to like get like Mafia 2 when Vito went to jail and he did like the Fight Club stuff. I think that'd be
Yeah,
really
and he
cool
meets
to
the old
see.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that'd be
I
really
love
cool to
that
see for
part.
Lucia. Yeah.
Hey, you give me 1 sec, homie. I'm gonna just go grab a lighter real quick, all right?
Hell yeah, man.
He's gonna grab a lighter because he needs to light up his world.
Shut the hell up. So, I don't know, we'll get into some other things here. We got the Squallow, the Shih Tzu Squallow.
The Shih Tzu.
We got the scuba diving gear here. There's a seagull or whatever there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to explore like the underwater in the world too. That'd be fucking dope.
That honestly, even though it was very minimal and kind of subtle, scuba diving was one of my favorite things in GTA. Right next to the flying. I loved the planes and shit.
Yeah.
Planes, helicopters, all that stuff. I love that. I don't know why.
Well, that was a good thing about GTA 5 was it was the first time that they really went like really in depth with their underwater world. In Vice City they had things like or not Vice City, sorry, in San Andreas they had things like the San Andreas fault line that you could find underwater from the real life earthquakes that happened out there. You could find the actual
San Andreas.
Say what?
I was gonna say the San Andreas fault is technically a real thing. San Andreas is a whole different thing, separate from the rest of the continent, because it's just one little thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because they had an actual in real life there were there was several earthquakes and an actual fault line out there that they added into San Andreas the game, which is
still is a fault line,
but there just wasn't too much to explore in the water in San Andreas. Unfortunately, there were some neat little things, but not much. And then GTA 5 brought, there were UFOs, there were crashed planes, crashed ships, boats. There were dead bodies that you could find, all kinds of you could find the fucking hatch from Lost, which
that is true.
Personally, I'm a huge fucking fan of Lost, the show. It's one of my favorite TV shows of all time. So that was really cool. So I can only imagine what they're going to be doing with GTA 6 as far as the underwater world goes.
See, that is one of the things that I'm excited for, but the only question I have for it is it going to dive more, pun intended, is it going to dive more into the realistic side with there being a limited amount of oxygen, or is it going to be like GTA 5 where it's going to be unlimited oxygen as long as you have the gear on you?
Man, I would almost say it would be nice to have it unlimited, but the amount of realism that they've been adding into their games, it just increases every time. And Red Dead 2 was so realistic. I could imagine that it would have to be a situation where you have to go back up and swap out or
switch out oxygen tanks or something. Yeah,
or like refill them or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they're probably gonna empty out. Maybe. Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting.
So, as far as these boat screenshots go, we've got this boat here, which I believe people were saying, and I don't know enough about it, but I believe people were saying that this was coming back from a previous game, maybe Vice City or Vice City Stories or something like that, which is pretty neat. We've got this picture here, which I would not have noticed unless someone said it, but they're in a speedboat actively moving, and these towels are just chilling. You would think that those things would go fucking flying,
Yeah, facts. I never even noticed that.
And also Lucia's hair isn't really moving there. Like, that's something that they pointed out in I believe it was the first trailer when she stands up in the car. Her hair wasn't like, people were like calculating the speed that they went, and they were like, the hair isn't moving the way it should be. Which, I mean, I don't really give a fuck. Everything else in the game looks fucking amazing.
Right.
Here is
the hair in GTA Red Dead was also pretty fabulous. So it's like it would make sense for them to do the same thing in GTA 6. You would think, but
Yeah, they're gonna
Man,
build
still a
on
bit-
that.
some of the the hair in Red Dead 2 didn't quite react the way that it should. Like I think specifically there was in when you go to save Sean from the bounty hunters and he's hanging upside down. I can't remember if his hair was upside down or not.
I think his hair was like normal, as if he wasn't hanging upside down.
Right.
Yeah, me too. Yep.
And I can't remember if it was story. I want to say that it was online. One of the bounties that you could do was a guy that had a really long ponytail, and you would pick him up and throw him over your shoulder or on the horse, and his ponytail would still like ride up his back instead of falling down. So that's something that I would like to see change in GTA 6 as well.
And
For
that is
real.
for any person that you pick up in Red Dead or anything in general, if it has long hair, just stays right there instead of move the way it should. So
Their hats would react though, which was pretty neat.
their hats would react. The fur on their coat, if they had any fur on their coat or something like that, that would react. Even on animals and stuff, that would react. But the way their hair fell, it would just stay against their bodies if they were still upright.
Right. So here's another
Now-
picture. Oh, sorry. Continue.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna go get some dinner real quick.
Okay.
Apparently it's ready.
Alrighty.
Be right back.
Here's a
W dinner.
Dinner's been ready here for like 3 hours, and I still haven't ate yet.
I need a dinner.
Here's another picture where personally I think he looks a lot like Arthur. He also looks a lot like Raul Baptista or whatever his name, or Batista, I think. The bank robber guy. But especially with the long hair and the mustache, which personally I almost always kept a mustache on Arthur, so he looks a lot like Arthur there to me.
That guy in the heist photo that you were just talking about, I think that's the guy that's from Miami Vice, if I'm not wrong. There's a character in this game, bro, that looks like a character straight out of Miami Vice.
Right.
It was a crazy and it wasn't even I wish I could, maybe I could find the photo and show it to you. Huh.
Yeah, man, if you find it, you can just shoot it over and
Yeah,
I'll
we might
take a
end
look.
up seeing it. You might end up seeing it in here. It's in these new screenshots. It's not of Jason. It's of like that different character. Oh yeah, that's the old man.
Yeah, fucking Brian. That's his third wife, right? I believe his third wife right there.
My God.
Let's see. So, man, I sat down. I got drunk the other night. Like I said, I was just gonna have like 1 or 2 beers, and ended up having 10. So I wrote down a few topics, and some of them I had to scribble out because I couldn't tell what the fuck I was thinking when I wrote them down. Stock 305. It's one of the clothing. I believe that's a clothing company. Yeah, clothing store.
Yeah.
That you get with the Ultimate Edition.
I like the
like to
blood
see.
on the outside of the store.
Yeah.
Like the 2 blood smears. It's
Yeah.
interesting. I almost thought it was paint at first.
One thing I gotta say about that though is it's literally copy and pasted. That's the same fucking splatter on both sides. You got the little bump right here, over here, and
Right.
it indents there, and then the 3 lines. It's literally the exact same splatter.
That's fucking interesting. I gotta switch that shit.
Let's see. I believe we've talked about this. Not a huge fan of Lucia's hair here. Miss Goose wasn't either.
I have a fun fact about this photo.
All right.
In the poster in the poster in the back right, that was used last year at a Rockstar protest in Sweden. They memed on themselves and put it in the game.
Well, you know what's funny is that's actually Rockstar's motto, which I'm not sure. Some people have said that it says "Say sorry, be Vice." Some people say that it says "Say sorry, be nice." But "Say sorry,
Right.
be nice" is actually Rockstar's motto.
What? I didn't even
Yeah,
know that. I
yeah,
ain't
dude.
never even heard them say that
You
shit.
can. I don't know if you still can or not, but at one point you could buy like a doormat, like that you put in your by your front door or whatever
Uh-huh.
of from Rockstar that says sorry, say sorry, be nice.
What? Well,
Yeah.
that's fucking badass.
So we've talked about the mudding. First of all, I'm not a huge fan of the car. Kind of looks like a derby car, which would be cool to see some like some what do you call it, Cooper? The fucking like crash derbies or whatever.
Demolition
Mm.
derbies.
Yeah, demolition
Demolition
derbies.
Derby.
It'd be cool to see some like demolition derby shit like they had in GTA
Oh.
San Andreas.
Now, I will admit this. I disagree with you. I actually kind of like that car. It kind of looks like a Baja type vehicle. However, the
That
only thing I
car is
do,
from Need for
I
Speed.
I would change the color of it though, but that's just me. Replace the
Or is it
blue with
Forza?
black or something like that, and then the yellow with red because I just don't like yellow.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that yellow either, honestly. I like
And
that. I like
yellow,
that blue though. Like
Yeah, I mean
that
it's
is a
not too
nice
like in
color
your
blue.
face with it.
the the
Yeah.
the car itself is it's an alright car. I wouldn't mind having it or driving it or anything, but it's not one of the things in the screenshots that has really caught my eye. To me it's just like, oh, it's another vehicle in the game, not something that I'm like, oh my god, I gotta have that. Like in the first trailer, I believe, and maybe in some of the screenshots where they roll past the yeah, it's in the
We'll
trailers
see.
where they roll
October,
past the sorry, Cooper, where they roll past the lowriders and it was like a
Yeah.
razor side by side type thing. Um, those really caught my eye. This isn't one that necessarily catches my eye personally.
I'll try to
see.
think of what game it's from, but
Oh,
from that Zach Cox video, that vehicle is literally taken straight out of a game. I forget if it was Need for Speed or Forza or one of those games. I'll try to think about it in a minute.
Hell
Sorry to
yeah.
cut you off, Cooper, man. Yeah, that's the vehicle
see
right there.
that vehicle right there. I personally, as we all know, I like muscle cars. Always
Right.
have. I have a soft spot for the muscles, especially the more classic style ones like that.
Oh yeah, Cooper, we know you got a
I
soft spot for the muscles.
motherfucker. Motherfucker. Nah, that's fucked. Anyway, I just have a soft spot for that. So, like that, seeing that really does catch my eye and stuff. So, like, I like that personally. But yeah, I would change the color to like black and red because I just do not like the color yellow. Yellow's a color of piss to me. Nah, nah.
Yeah,
But
personally, if I'm doing anything black and red, I'm getting me a fucking El Camino and doing it black and red, just like the El Camino movie.
well, black and red is also just my favorite color combo. So,
Black
but
and pink for me.
it's either that or I would pick something else that fits the color blue better, especially that color blue.
Right. So, here's another thing. Rocco, I think you said you weren't really a fan of her hair, right?
The short, like the fucking bald one where she looks like Will Smith's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, I fucking
Don't make
love
a
it.
G.I. Jane joke.
When not long after I met Miss Goose, actually, when we started dating and everything, she had me shave her head and we bleached it and everything, and I loved it. Of course, I don't let her shave her hair now because I want to see what it looks like when it's long. But like this hairstyle, personally, with the flames and everything, I love it. And the
Yeah, I
shoes.
think it's definitely cool for the people that want to like that can relate to that haircut or want that haircut.
Right.
I like it. I like it for that reason. Oh, hell yeah.
One of those things where you're not a fan of it, but you can see why other people like it.
Yeah, but I'm happy for the people that are like, yeah, that's there. Like I'm happy that they get to rep that haircut if they want it.
Yeah, just that extra option for people.
Kind of like that mullet one. Like I have a feeling some people like that mullet one. It's just that one's just not for me too.
Right. So I got two other things to go over with this screenshot. First of all, the shoes, badass fucking shoes. I think they look dope as fuck. Second of all, this was something else that I had written down that I wanted to talk about. Was people would theorize, like with the nail salon, you could potentially customize your own nails, and like with the tattoos and stuff. In one of the screenshots, Jason's tattoo is a little off-centered on his hand. People have been theorizing that maybe it'll be, and this is what I've heard from other people in my own words, but maybe it'll be a little more like Saints Row, how you could like personally choose the exact location of where it's going to be at, you know, like move it around before you actually put it on your character, which I think would be really cool.
That'd be dope. It's like even more, it's like you get to put, and that makes perfect sense. You put the tattoo where you want instead of just having it be forced to one spot.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
And like in GTA 5, you could get multiple tattoos, but a lot of them would be in the same spot. So then if you wanted all of them, it would just turn up as like a big black splotch, you know?
Right.
I hope there's more tattoo options.
Oh yeah, dude. From what I've seen, there's going to be a lot of stuff. I mean, you see what Jason's got on him right now.
Right. Unfortunately, I think that there is a tattoo shop locked behind the Ultimate. I'm sure there will be other tattoo shops.
Yeah, it's this one that we're focusing on right now. Electric Fame.
Okay, is that it? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's cool. I didn't even know we knew the name.
Yeah.
Badass.
Which is I mean, it's fucking stupid. I hate that they have to lock things behind a paywall, but you know, I was just talking to you about it the other day. I've already got $48 saved up for it, and I'm planning on just going for the full 100 to get that Ultimate Edition.
Hell yeah.
So,
and I think I did end up telling you this, but I confirmed it on the PlayStation Store. People will be able to buy the 80 and upgrade with for 20. It's confirmed. So
okay,
people can upgrade like that if they ever want to.
Before we get into any more of the screenshots, do you have the PlayStation app on your phone?
I do. Yes. Yeah, it looks different. It's GTA themed.
Yeah, it's GTA themed, which is fucking sick, dude. I woke up this morning and I saw it because I got it in the same folder as my YouTube and stuff, and I clicked on it and I saw that there, and I thought that was so fucking sick.
Yeah, I fucking love it. I know this sounds like not ungrateful, but like how cool would it have been to like click open the app and it was all Vice City themed? That would have been crazy.
That would have been like it opens up with like a GTA style thing, and then like the background and everything would be Vice City themed. I think that'd be sick.
Yep. Dude, that shit happened on my PS5. I opened it up. It went to the welcome hub. Did that happen to you? The whole thing turned into GTA 6, and then it like made a cool ad for it right there.
Yeah, I actually haven't been on the PlayStation since the pre-orders dropped, but I saw on your stream. I don't remember when it was, but
you've seen that?
Yeah, and I saw it. That was pretty cool.
Dude, that shit was so good. Yeah, that shit was dope as fuck.
So, Rocco, have you ever seen the Goonies?
Yeah, yeah, the Goonies? Oh, the movie? Oh, hell yeah.
Another one of my favorites. Now, this could just be a Rockstar adult joke, because One-Eyed Willie is also another term for a penis. But in that movie, in the Goonies, there was the pirate captain that they were trying to find the treasure of. His name was One-Eyed Willie.
Right.
And one of the mod shops that you get for the Ultimate Edition is called One-Eyed Willie's Mod Shop. Where this car is right here. Which, you know, like I said, it could just be one of those Rockstar adult jokes. But it could also just be a reference to the movie.
Right there.
Which I think would be really cool. Say again?
Isn't that Willie that's right there in the center of their screen? Is that the Willie character?
Where at?
Under the truck?
Right here?
Right there.
Oh, this guy?
Oh, that's Jason. Oh, that's fucking Jason. My bad. I'm blind as shit. They show a picture of this dude in a cap, and him right there. There he is. There he is.
That's Wyman. That's the classic car company.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, classic car collection. That's Wyman.
I'm definitely looking forward to that business, or not business, but like shop. I heard you're gonna be able to like find like different car parts around the map or whatever, and like bring it to him, and like he can like make cars for you and shit.
That would be fucking sick, dude. Yeah, and then we got here that I forget the name of the character, but it's like an in-game TV show cartoon character that Rockstar had confirmed. This little alligator guy.
Yeah.
And they're ripping the merch for it, which I like. Personally, I like Lucia's shirt and Jason's hat here, which they're both kind of wearing the same hat. But I don't know. I think it's
this is kind of a weird
really cool.
question. Do you happen to have a Vice City case, bro? Like a case of that game?
I don't, unfortunately. I really wish I did.
Well, look. Check this out. Click on that photo you were just on. Right. Zoom in on the dinosaur. Yeah. The dinosaur on his shirt.
All right, here.
On his shirt. It's in the same. I watched this in the fact video. It's in the same exact standing position. It's holding the thing.
Yeah, with the drink and
like
the
girl. Just like the girl, the cover girl from GTA Vice City.
Yeah.
Isn't that a crazy detail? Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, I saw that too. That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Same position with the drink and everything.
Yeah. It's fucking unbelievable, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Dinosaur.
And I'm so hyped, and I'm so glad that they decided to bring it back to Vice City, and and we're able to get all these like references and everything to the previous two games and everything. It's so dope.
For real. I'm excited to see, and maybe there won't be, but I'm hoping that there will be. I'm excited to see like murals that are painted on walls and shit. You know what I mean? Like graffiti, dude. Or like something like that. Like I'd love to see one of Tommy or like something.
So you saw the mural with the alligator dude. This right here, Stock 305, is in, I forget the exact name for it, but it's in a real location in Miami where it's just an entirely like graffiti district. So I'm assuming that store is going to be in a graffiti style district where just everything is graffitied and muraled and arted out and everything. Which
that's
I think
so
would be really
dope.
cool.
Oh, that'd be so gas.
And then there's a.
Can you remind me of that guy's name? The one that I thought was One Eye Willie? The
Wyman.
Who is that again?
Wyman.
Wyman.
Yeah.
Okay. Wyman.
Yeah. Which I think it says it somewhere else. I can't remember, but yeah, it's Wyman. They got a few vehicles here, some muscle cars and stuff. Now we're getting into the Vintage Vice City pack, which is available. It's not just Ultimate Edition. It's available for all pre-orders. Which we've already touched up on. Lucia, basically her entire style here is based off of Gina Montana from Scarface, Scarface's sister. His outfit is a reference to Miami Vice. And they're standing outside the Ocean View Hotel, which is the first safe house that Tommy gets. Which, first of all, rest in peace to Ray Liotta.
Yeah, man. I wish, that the game was originally supposed to drop on his death anniversary, but they delayed it. Right. It would have been so cool if it actually dropped on that. Yeah, I know. I heard that. I heard some guy say that on YouTube today. Yeah, that does sound fucking retarded, doesn't it? Excuse my language.
But yeah, I mean, Ray Liotta, great actor. Obviously, him and Rockstar had their issues, along with fucking basically every other major actor and even some of the minor actors that they've had in their games. But I'm
looking at you, Nico.
Yeah, fucking damn it, what's his name? Michael Holick.
I don't remember. Yeah, they really fucked him over.
Yeah, he's fucking amazing. Nico is the older games are great, the newer games are great, but Nico is probably my favorite GTA protagonist of all time. And that Michael Holick played him so well.
GTA.
Yeah,
he did.
And
hearing that guy speak, he sounds like a normal white guy.
Yeah, it didn't sound anything like a fucking Middle Eastern, what is it, Baltic or whatever type dude.
Yeah. Learning that accent like that alone, I would say, is worth a lot of money. And I forget how much they even paid him, but it was such a small number.
Right.
Like, they really fucked that guy over.
Yeah, they kind of have a tendency to do that, and fucking, the actors, just about all the actors of Red Dead 2 and GTA 5, like, glazed the fuck out of Rockstar. So I guess maybe they did better with the pay with them and everything, but basically anything prior to GTA 5, like, all the fucking actors have had issues with them. Even, I can't remember his name, Sean Fontino's cousin, the dude that played CJ, Young Melee.
Young Melee, yeah.
Yep. He had issues with Rockstar over the pay and everything.
Wow.
So
fucking crazy, man.
This screenshot here, the Vapid Stanier, whatever it is, that's the vehicle that always sat outside the Ocean View motel or hotel in Vice City.
That Vice City vehicle. Yep.
Yep.
That looks nice. Oh, she looks nice. Wow.
We got the we just talked about it a little bit ago, but the weapon skins that you could get directly from damn it, what's his name?
From the Vincinetti or the from Vice City. What stories or what?
The main one, Tommy Vercetti, yeah.
Vercetti, yeah.
Yeah, the weapon skins directly from his shirt, which I think is really cool. And then we talked about like the see-through. Look at all the detail. You can tell that it's like slightly blurred, but you can still like you can see his freckles, you can see his eyebrows and everything, which is fucking sick to me, dude. I love it.
Wait a minute, those glasses look a little interesting. Why is it oh, is it clear? Is it see-through frames?
Yeah, it's see-through frames, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, why does that look like that? What were you gonna say, Cooper?
Do you think if they come out with a disc version, they're gonna have a map?
Dude, I fucking hope so. Dude, I've been bitching about that the whole fucking time. Dude, yeah, it's not. I ain't gonna lie, it's not looking like it, bro. But I've heard this rumor that December they might do a disc version in. I don't know if it's this December or next December, but I don't know if that's true or not. But that's what I've been hearing.
Right. So, like I said, Rocco, Cooper hasn't stayed super up to date with the
with a lot of the shit.
Yeah, with the GTA stuff. So he doesn't know, or I'm assuming he doesn't really know Cooper. They've released or they've released for pre-order the hard copy or whatever you call it, where you can get the case, but it doesn't come with a disc. It comes with a digital code for the game, so the game is only digital download right now.
For real,
what?
It is.
Yeah. And no map.
Everything, and every source, everything is saying no map right now.
Dude, like I said, the second
it's the first GTA game, dude, without a map.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. It's fucked up.
Yeah, like I said, the second that I find a third-party company that's selling it a map, I'm getting it, unless Rockstar decides to start selling them. But
right. I got a question whenever you
because
answer.
Continue, Cooper.
Are you map because Red Dead has a map. I'm holding in my hand.
Yeah, for real. Exactly.
Yeah,
GTA 5 had a map, and GTA 4, RDR2.
Yeah, and Cooper, you both know me. I've got a fucking wall full of mostly video game maps, some real life maps and everything too. I am a huge fan of maps, and that is honestly probably my biggest disappointment of GTA 6 is the fact they don't have a map. I would love to have a disc as well as along with the case, but the map is my biggest disappointment.
I wanted that map, man. Yeah, for real, dude. I'm right there with you, man. So here's the rumor, man. They're not doing a disc right away because they think that while it's being manufactured, that someone's gonna leak one of the discs.
Right.
What's your opinion on that? Do you think that that's a good reason for them not to do it, or do you think they should go ahead and just make the disc anyway?
I mean, I would
And the map.
assume
That's another thing. They don't want the map to leak, right? That's the other thing.
Yeah, that I can kind of understand. So when you say like leak the discs, are you saying like
they can
that,
data mine the disc and like they can, retrieve the files that are off that disc?
See that you might have a point there, honestly. I didn't even think about that till now because the people do have a tendency to do that. Maybe they could do it where, and I don't know enough about it, but maybe they could do it where you get the disc, you could essentially pre-download it like you might be able to do with the pre-orders and stuff, but you don't actually get any of the proper files from the game until it releases,
Right. So there's something that they do. They do that. It's called a locked disc. Crimson Desert was like that, bro. So I went to Crimson Desert, or excuse me, I went to Walmart to get Crimson Desert that day.
You went to Crimson Desert?
Yeah, my bad. The game officially was playable at 5 p.m.
Right.
But I had the disc in my hand at 12 p.m. and I went to put that disc in and it fucking literally shut my console off. So
that's crazy.
they do disc lockouts. And I don't know if that's against terms of service to try to go into the disc, but yeah, I know that they can definitely lock a disc because they did that with Crimson Desert, which is really cool. But I do think that even if they lock it, someone smart enough can hack into it and get those files.
Yeah.
So I think that's why they're going to wait 1 month.
Right.
And then they're going to do it just because once the game's out, nothing can be leaked, right?
Yeah.
And they can make the,
Yeah, and
that's
how
my
Rockstar
theory.
is with the leaks. They fucking they do everything they can to prevent that shit.
Exactly right.
Still happens sometimes.
And this is the biggest game of all time. They don't want the biggest game of all time to leak.
Yeah.
I kind of see it, but it's I feel like a lot of people are going to end up buying it twice. I feel like I am. I already bought it digital, and then when the disc comes out in December, if it does, I'm definitely buying that. So that's $100 in.
Well,
$200 in.
It'll probably take me a long time before I could ever do that, but I'd honestly probably end up buying it 3 times. I'm going to buy it initially for the pre-order. If and when they come out with a disc, I'd like to buy that, and then when they come out for it on PC, I'd like to buy that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. And I just want to have a sealed one too.
Yeah.
Of a disc. Not fucking sealed with just a fucking piece of paper in there that can expire. It's
Right.
Damn.
Yeah. All right. Hate to do this. You catch up, Cooper, on some of the new GTA 6 news, but I gotta go piss real quick.
Oh, you're all good, brother man. You're all good, brother man. So, Cooper, what are some things that you're hoping for GTA 6, man? What are some things that you want to see from it, bro?
I mean, I kind of already said them all in the past, honestly.
No, I hear you. Is fishing one of those things? You want to fish? You want to hunt?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Fucking same. I've heard that there's going to be a trader system, kind of like in RDR2. Have you ever done the trader roll, where you just you go around, you fill up your wagon? I don't know if you've gotten the wagon yet in that game, but you can fill up the hunting wagon in RDR2. You can fill it with a bunch of carcasses and shit. And in a screenshot, they actually have the truck and there's a trailer being hauled by the truck, and it's got a bunch of gators in it. So I think you're going to be able to attach a trailer to your truck and then put a bunch of animals in it. And you'll be able to fence that stuff. They confirmed that. So that's pretty cool.
That would be cool.
That is pretty cool.
In Red Dead Online, I did do a little bit of the trader role, but it wasn't really my thing, honestly.
No, I get that.
So
What's your thing, bro? The moonshiner roll? What you like, bro?
I actually never got the moonshiner roll. I still don't have it, and I'm like level 90 something.
Damn, gotta give that a try sometime. It is kind of a bitch though. You know, the bottles break and then it's only like $200-300. I just like the trader one because yeah, you have to hunt, but it's my favorite thing to do, and you make 600 or 650 or maybe 625 every time. I'm rich as shit in that game. It's not even funny.
Now, see,
Uh,
I don't really do a lot of the rolls. Honestly, I just do whatever.
oh, just
I
kind of
just
like
kind of
immerse yourself in it. Oh yeah, I love that, man.
if I want to go fishing, I gotta go fishing. If I want to do daily challenges, I gotta do daily challenges. If I want to do a call to arms and shoot up hundreds of people and trying to defend Blackwater or Valentine or something like that, by God, I'm gonna do it. But I don't stick to one specific thing unless the money in it is good.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
man.
yeah.
I used to play with my friends and we would pause no diddy somehow, and uh we would do like all my rolls. Like we would grind my trader roll, my moonshine roll, the naturalist roll. I probably would say the naturalist roll is my least favorite one because they contradict each other. The bitch gets mad when you shoot at animals, but for the trader roll you have to shoot at animals, so it's like it doesn't really make much sense. But we would grind my
It,
businesses, then we would grind their businesses, and we were all making like at least 500, 600 a day in that game.
mhm.
Ah, what are you gonna
Now,
say, bro?
see, the naturalist role, I do agree. Sometimes I do just go around killing animals just to piss off Harriet and then go to her and have her spritz me just for the fun of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. She gets all mad. Yeah, and then you can't talk to her.
I hate that. I hate that bitch. Fuck
Be
that
mad
bitch.
about it.
She
Yeah,
seems like a nice lady, but fuck that bitch.
yeah, exactly,
But
bro.
like,
What's
it's
your thoughts on the collector role? Have you had an opportunity to try that one? Where you
that
just
was
kind
actually
of
one of the first ones I got.
oh, nice. So did you ever get the metal detector and just kind of fuck around with that?
I So believe it or not, I'm max level in that.
Nice, dude. Same. I'm max level in every role, bro.
See, I'm max level in collector and collector only because the money in it is pretty damn good. Plus, I
Damn
was
right
also
it
trying to
is.
get like the 5 different trinkets that you can get
Right.
from Gus. So that's another reason why I did it. And I also
That's
needed
fucking awesome.
a metal detector to get them. So,
Nice. Hell yeah, you used the metal detector. I feel like the collector role is one of the most slept on roles because people don't want to take the time to just I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like there's maps online that you can look up. I'm sure you know that you can find every single location where it's at and shit.
mhm.
I don't do that. I just drive around on my horse, and when that fucking thing flicks, I start looking, bro. It's one of my favorite things to do in that game.
See, if once I feel my controller start vibrating and I
Yep.
know there's a collector thing around, I start looking for it because I know I just like to collect things like that. So
Yeah,
I
bro.
collect them, I sell them, I get the money, then I go on
Have
with
you
my
ever
day.
sold a full set? Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never collected a full card set or like a full coin set and turned in like the full thing to get like the full hundreds of dollars. Have you ever done that?
I think I have once or twice, but I
Dude,
usually
I
just
could
go
never
up
hold out,
there.
bro.
I have twice, but that's it.
Oh
I
hell yeah,
think I
man!
have
Welcome back, Goose
only
man.
once or twice, but usually I just go around collecting. Anytime I find something or I feel like just looking in a certain place, then next time I either feel like going to Madame Nazar or I just find her, I
Mhm.
go over there, sell what I have, and then go on with my day. Do it again.
Fuck yeah, man! I love that, man. I love that, man. I feel like that role is so slept on, dude. Because people don't want to just take the time and look for shit.
Me personally, if it's suited for my best benefit, yeah, I'll look for it. But otherwise, I'll
Right.
just find the basic shit that I can. Otherwise, well, I ain't gonna worry about it.
Yeah. If you ever get the gold, man, or you ever get the funds for it, you should try that moonshiner roll. Just to, even if it ain't your thing, man. You know,
Or that
there's
one's my
not a lot of
favorite.
there's not a lot of content on on the on RDR2. You know, so I'm kind
hmm
of shocked you haven't tried it yet.
Well, I just haven't really put my mind to it.
Nah, I hear you, man. No, I completely hear you. It's honestly like I think Goose said it was his favorite one.
Yeah.
I could understand why, because it's like the short. Is it because it's like the shortest time taking one, or what you like about it?
I don't know. I just, personally, my papa, my grandfather, the reason why I wear the glasses that I wear, he was actually, he was a bootlegger. He ran moonshine when he was young. Um, and so I've always just been kind of interested in that whole thing and the whole idea of it. So I don't know. I just always thought it was cool.
That's fucking awesome, dude. That's so dope. And it's a decent. It's not the like the most like you don't get the most money for it, but it's still profitable.
Yeah, and you get to like make you get like different recipes and stuff. You can make different kinds of moonshine, and
Different
that's really
valued
cool.
moonshine.
And it's actually got my favorite, probably my favorite thing that you can do in the whole game is you get your own bar where you can
Yeah.
go, you can get free drinks, you can serve drinks to other players, you can play instruments in the band and everything. You play the banjo, the piano, the
Yeah.
upright bass, you can play the
Do
washboard.
shots with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought Cooper. It's worth it for the bar alone, bro. You got to get the bar.
Yeah,
I'm out.
honestly.
That right there, that is something I did think about.
I
But,
forgot about the bar, man.
the
And you can slap each
for-
other, right, Goose? Lol.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get like slapping fights.
I think when you
For the
get
first-
drunk you can start slapping each other.
there was for the first like 72, 74 levels or something like that I had.
Mhm.
I mostly just focused on myself, unlocking stuff that I wanted for my character to make my character look better or something like that. But mainly the horse that I have. I may or may not have gotten the Black Arabian horse from Saint Denis for 42 gold. I may or may not have done that.
Hey man, you got to spend that money. You know what I mean? I love that, dude. That's fucking awesome.
I will admit, I do not in any way regret getting this horse because it's an amazing horse. The only thing that I don't like about this horse, the only thing, this horse is a goddamn coward. Like, scared at the smallest little thing, buck you off, and then you're left for dead. Like,
Yeah, all those
son
smaller
of a
horses
bitch.
are. That's why I like the big workhorses and shit.
Yeah, I was
See,
gonna
I
ask
like
what breed
the
of horse is he talking about? Do you know, Gooseman? What is it?
Black Arabian.
Yeah,
The Black Arabian?
It's one of the smaller. It's one of the smaller horses.
See,
Oh, okay.
the
I do the
Black
workhorse.
Arabian is like one of the smallest horses, I believe. But the reason I have it, for one, it's a black horse, perfectly fits the rest of my character. But also,
Cooper
it's one
likes
of
them
the
black.
fat motherfucker. It's also one of the fastest horses, best handling, one of the best horses in the game, according to a lot of things. So, like, I just
Oh
it
fuck
being
yeah,
the
man! Speed
best.
is key, bro.
It being the best is not the reason why I got it. It's mainly because it's the horse that fit me and my character the best. But it just so happened to be a horse that I was perfectly fine stat wise with, So it's just like, okay, it's a win-win.
Yeah, man.
Except for the scaredness that it gets scared way too easily.
Is there a way you can there are like different bonding levels with it? Are you a high bond? I would
Yeah,
assume you are.
Even
I
with the
got,
high
like-
bond levels, they're still very, very timid horses. Which timid, by the way, is the word you were looking for, Cooper.
Yeah, I'll admit I got bonding level 4 within a matter of like a couple hours.
Oh fuck yeah! God damn.
But then again, I also had like most of, if not all of the trinkets by that point. So it was like, yeah. One of those happens to be increases or decreases the time it takes to get to bonding level 4. So.
Oh wait, those trinkets have effects? Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know
Yes.
that.
One of them affects the degradation of your guns. Like it allows your guns to degrade slower. Another one
What?
allows you to pick herbs more. Another one, like what I
Herbs.
said, allows you to it decreases the time it takes to increase your horse bonding, stuff like that.
Dude, that sounds OP as fuck. Is there any like combat ones that give people like a combat edge? That might be why people are so fucking OP in that game.
As
I think
far
people
as
are
I
just
know,
no
trinkets
lives.
don't. Trinkets,
Yeah, they
as
use
far
painted
as I know,
black.
don't. Trinkets don't do anything like that. It's just the ability cards that do that.
Right, yeah, the painted black and shit. Yeah, I really went for like a not even a build that I wanted. I went off something that was online, a combat fucking build, because when I was playing RDR2 online, it was fucking toxic as shit. And people were running up, you know, the explosive rifles and shit, explosive ammo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Couldn't even fucking enjoy it. It was ridiculous.
Dude,
So I went for a full painted black build.
one of my first times getting back into Red Dead Online. I think it was either just before or a little while after me and you were getting into it heavy. I was running around by myself in Red Dead Online, and I ride across these people that are like shooting each other, and they're, you know, respawning, coming back, shooting each other, respawning, coming back, shooting each other. I ride past them, and this fucker lassos me off my horse. And in game chat, I said, "Dude, really? I'm just trying to do my shit here," and he just let me go.
Yo, really?
Yeah, I've definitely
that
experienced
was
some
nice.
toxic shit, but like, I think the dude probably just thought that I was one of the dudes that he was fighting, and then
Right,
when I said something, he was like, "Oh shit, my bad."
right. And at least he was you know, even if he wasn't an adult, at least he was an adult about it and let you go and wasn't toxic about it. So
Yeah, yeah,
props to that dude. You know, there are some good people. There's a lot of role players in that community in that
yeah,
game.
yeah,
It is a good community. You know, it's just I think that like people are bored. You know, there's nothing to do in that game except for well, what's in the game
Murder.
and fighting each other. Yeah.
yeah. That's
I
another
will
thing that
admit. No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say. That was another thing that me and Cooper were talking about before you hopped in, and specifically before we even started up the podcast, was the things that you could do. Like, unfortunately, you couldn't do any blackjack or anything. So, like me, you, and Panda, and I think there was someone else that would join up too.
Yep.
That we would all just fucking run poker and shit for like. I think one day we sat there and played poker for like 4 hours.
Yep. It was fucking crazy, bro.
4 or 5
love that,
hours,
man.
something like that, from what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm very curious to know like how we're gonna be able to hang out with each other in GTA 6 like that.
Yeah,
Not to bring it back over there, but like I'm excited for that, man. Like I'm not the best at that basketball shit, but hopefully it's crossplay. We all gotta play basketball in that bitch, man.
Yeah, dude.
No,
Man, it's
I mean,
so
probably won't be.
disappointing if it's.
even
I
even
know, but yeah.
even if it's not crossplay, I'll still, you know, I'm gonna own it on the PlayStation. So I'll either pay for my own PlayStation Plus for a while, or I'll steal Miss Goose's account and run her character for a little while. But I really hope that
Hell
it
yeah,
is
man.
crossplay eventually. But I
It just would
am
be such a missed opportunity.
I am kind of glad that you brought it back to GTA 6, because I still got like 5 topics that I wanted to talk about.
Of course,
I
man.
was just gonna say about my build in GTA
Red Dead.
about Red Dead.
Yeah, well,
way
yeah.
I
Go
built-
ahead and say what you were gonna say.
The only thing I was gonna say about that, like since we were talking about our characters and how we built them exactly, I built mine kind of like combat, but not necessarily to, you know, be the best. More of just to stay alive. You know,
Right.
Mm.
like obviously I
Right,
did
right.
Painted Black. I did Gunslinger's Choice, which when I'm dual wielding my revolvers, I can do more damage. another one allows me to do more damage the lower health I get, and the last one allows me to regenerate my health faster and sooner. So it's mostly just to stay alive, since I suck at staying alive in video games.
I mean, damn, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That sounds pretty good combat. You know what I mean?
Build,
Like
yeah.
a good, yeah,
Good build.
yeah, exactly. A good build, yeah, for real. Because you're outputting a lot of damage. You know what I mean? Which is good. That's what you want to do in that fucking game because people are sweaty as shit.
Yeah.
Especially whenever you're a new player. Like, this actually happened to me not long after I actually started playing, because I gave it a second chance, and here I am now. But one person kept on chasing after me relentlessly and killing me over and over and over. You want to know what the sad part about that was? He was killing
What's
me
that?
with hatchets. He was never once using a gun. He was killing me with hatchets. Like, son of a
Bruh.
bitch.
God damn, yeah, man. That's some bullshit with how that game is. I hope that we don't experience shit like that in like GTA 6 online, man. It better not. So I have just one quick question for you, Goose, and you said you had some topics you want to get into?
Yeah.
I want to hear them. Could I just ask you this real quick? I don't know if you saw, but I was looking at the thing on the GTA 6 game on the PS5 store, and it says right there, and this is just a rumor, it says right there that it's offline only. And it's rumored that like they're gonna try to sell, or that like GTA 6 is gonna be a completely separate app. I hope that it's not. What are your thoughts on that?
So we kind of talked about this a little bit in your chat the other day when
Right.
we were live.
Right.
Number one, the online is coming back without a
Right.
doubt. They made way too much money. They probably made more money from GTA Online throughout the years that they had it active, or that they still have it active, than they did in a long time. Over just a
Probably
1
just
year
selling
span,
the game.
Yeah.
Right.
I
I get exactly what you mean.
So GTA Online's definitely coming back. I think personally, reason it says offline only or whatever is because they haven't coded in the online just yet. But it could also be, like I said in your chat, it could also be a situation where maybe the online is or can be a separate app, because with Red Dead 2, one of my old friends, he bought Red Dead Online before he bought Red Dead 2, because it was a separate app. But they also had Red Dead Online on Red Dead 2. It was just cheaper to buy it on its own. So it could be a case of that.
I do think it's going to be a case like that, because when GTA 5 came out, I'm sure you remember, when you went to the online tab, it said something like, it'll be ready soon, or it said something like, it gave like basically like it'll be ready soon, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming soon, exactly. And you couldn't access. I wish I would have known. I wish I knew if it like said multiplayer or single player back then, but I think it is going to be like that, because I don't know, man. I think it would be crazy for them to make you pay another probably $80. They'd probably make you do $80 again to get the online. Like, God damn.
I could see why they would, because online is so popular. But personally, they did the online separately. They lowered the price, because it was like, I don't remember the exact price. It was probably $40 or $50 for Red Dead Story Mode, and then
right.
For the online alone, I think it was like 20 or 25. So I could see them dropping it down to maybe 40 or 50 if that was the case.
Yeah, I hope so. It should be included in the game.
Yeah.
Sorry for my painful grunts. I just stubbed the fuck out of my toe on my fucking.
Oh, hell no.
I just stubbed the fuck out of my toe on my metal bed frame.
You know what helps with that?
You lick my butthole?
Yeah, if you lick my butthole.
Oh my God, what? How did he know you were gonna say that? That's so fucked.
It's from Step Brothers. I say that shit to him all the time.
Oh my
Not
god.
as much as you used to, but yeah.
Oh, I still say it to Miss Goose all the time.
Yeah, you do.
So yeah, moving back onto GTA 6, I got a little bit of stuff that I wanted to talk about with Bully as well.
Mm.
First of all, small topic in GTA 6 on the dollar bill. They also have on the $100 bill where they had President Harden. They also had a small thing for the Statue of Happiness from GTA or from the Liberty City games,
That's dope.
which I thought was kind of cool. Uh, another fairly small one was I haven't seen a single person talk about the first person on GTA 6, which I'm sure that you could go first person mode because they've done that with GTA 5 and they've done it with Red Dead 2. I'm sure you can, but and I can't imagine that it's going to be like a popular method to play through the game, but I would think that it'd be a really cool way to sightsee and, like actually experience the world in first person and be able to, like you go in first person and look up at one of the tall buildings or something like that, or you go out and you go on a pier and look out at the sunset or something. I think first person would be really cool for that.
Right.
Which
So just to kind of build off that, just to give you some luck or some hope, actually, I just Google AI'd it and it says yes, GTA 6 is expected to have this feature, a first-person mode, following its introduction in 5 and its heavy use in RDR2.
right.
So hopefully at launch we can expect. I don't know about at launch though, but that
I
would
mean,
be
I would
fire.
hope so because I would think like
Yeah.
they didn't do it at launch with GTA 5 because it was I think it was probably something to do with hardware limitation. I would assume.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with the
Um,
PS3 for sure,
yeah,
or the Xbox too. Yeah.
yeah. But they did do it at launch. If I'm not wrong, I believe they
PS4
did do it at launch with the
for PS4.
yeah with PS4 for GTA 5, but with Red Dead 2.
I believe you're
Um,
right on that.
so
Oh
I could
really?
only imagine that they would do it at launch with GTA 6 as well.
Speaking of features on launch with Red Dead 2 that I really hope they bring into GTA 6 to stay,
Mm-hmm.
you could sit on any ledge you wanted to.
Yeah, dude, Rocco, I don't know if you
What?
knew about that.
I actually didn't.
Yeah, in Red Dead 2, you used to be able to any like cliff or whatever that you found, you could sit on that ledge and like actually sit on it. Like Arthur would dangle his feet
Yeah,
over the ledge and everything, and for some reason
but
they took it away.
they took it away,
What?
and now you could only do it in certain specific areas, and it's kind of bullshit. Like
It's
an
really
area
fucking
that's
annoying.
really beautiful that you could easily just sit down on, and now out of nowhere you can't do that anymore. Believe me, I've
Even
tried
even certain
many
rocks and
times, and I
stuff
just
you could do it too. Like I think the Cooper, I think in the not the first camp, the second camp at a was a Horseshoe Overlook, I
yes,
think.
yes,
The rock
yes.
where you find Leopold Strauss sitting at, you could sit on that
Oh
rock.
yeah.
And you could
What?
literally sit anywhere, and now out of nowhere, it's only specific locations, like a small handful of locations that,
Edges
unless
of
you know
buildings
where
and
they
shit
are,
too.
yeah, edges of buildings, ledges, cliffs, it didn't matter. If you could stand there and dangle your feet off of, you could sit there. And
Yeah.
now you can't. It's bullshit. I really hope they brought
Damn.
that. I really, really hope that they bring that to GTA 6 and
Now
it stays.
that is something that people have talked about with GTA 6 is that you're able to do that because I'm about to pull up one of the screenshots here. Give me one
Hopefully,
second.
I really, really hope if there's any ledge, you can sit on it. Just because that would be cool. It'd be
So
relaxing too. It's like, you sit there, you see a beautiful sunset in a beautiful location or something like that, maybe sunrise, whatever. Just beautiful
Or you see a
scenery, and you
beautiful
want to
ass
sit
dolphin.
there. Like, it would just be nice, you know?
Like, look at this, Cooper. Look at that. Look what he's showing you.
Yeah. So, first of all, look at that dolphin's big ass fucking forehead.
Yes.
Second of all, you see how Lucia's sitting down there? People have theorized, and with like her sitting down, she's sitting there, he's leaning up against the wall. Some of the other like the previous screenshots. Let me find it. Like
Here's
Brian leaning. Um,
I know
let's see
it's
this
like
one
hard
just
for
right
like
here.
to pull up a photo if I ask. Can you try to find the picture of Jason and his friend playing on the basketball court? You know what photo I'm talking about?
You talking about Cal,
It's in
the chubby guy?
Yeah. Sorry to put you on the spot with that, homie. My bad.
No, you're good. But yeah, that's something that people have theorized is that with. Oh, that's not what I want.
Yeah,
Is,
that first. Oh, it actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that
right
first
there?
image. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
let me
Oh,
see.
there's like a full image now. Basically, in that full image, yeah, that image is in here somewhere. If you
Yeah,
can find that full image,
yeah.
you can see Lucia. She's leaning on a guardrail way off in the side of the picture, and I wouldn't have even noticed it if the guy didn't point it out to me. Yeah, zoom in, zoom in. I see her.
Fuck, I don't know how to zoom in.
I think you can click.
It's a little bit different on here. Let me see. Is there...
Well, you can see her though. You see her like almost the center of the screen towards the bottom a little bit. She's that blue speck, like right.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's chilling right on that guardrail. She's just leaning on it.
Yeah.
On her
shit.
phone.
Yeah, that's fucking dope. Yeah, see, that's something that people have theorized is that, you know, you will be able to, because a lot of that stuff, like, Rockstar has been listening to a lot of the GTA role players for the, you know, like the modded role play servers. And that's something that a lot of people do is you know, they've got methods of leaning and sitting and stuff like that they do.
Yeah.
And so that's something that people have theorized that is gonna come back sort of and come into GTA 6 is, you know, the leaning and stuff.
I have one like super quick question for you. So I was seeing this guy talking a lot of shit because there's this like specific I forget the name of it, but there's this specific like server for GTA Online that you can get. And it basically allows you to do the kayaking and all that shit like that.
Right.
And like basically stuff that we saw in the trailer, and he was basically saying this is stuff that we're already able to do with mods. So it's like, what the hell? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, like I said, I think Rockstar has been listening to some of that stuff with the role players and stuff, and I think a lot of the stuff that the role players have been wanting, and a lot of the stuff that they've added into the into the GTA RP, I think Rockstar has listened to, and I would think and hope that they'll be adding into not just GTA 6 but future games as well.
Right.
So this right here, this little clip here of in the second trailer where Jason talks to, he's going to get Lucia out of prison.
Yeah.
Walks up to the guard, says, "I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out." Says, "What's your name?" Jason Duvall. And then he says, "I seen you here before."
Seen you here before?
Yeah. Might have. So that was something that I wanted to touch on and ask about. Why does the prison guard recognize him? Why? What do you think?
We've talked about this.
I mean,
well, there's two theories, man. Either he's an undercover cop and he's been there, or he was a cop and like he recognized him like that, or maybe he was an inmate. And we see that cop in the trailer. I think it's the first or second trailer. We see the cop saying, you know, we got to stick together.
Right.
I don't know if maybe he worked with him. What are your thoughts? What do you think?
So, okay. So first of all, going off Jason being a potential cop, I don't know that I fully believe that. It could be true. A lot of the stuff that I've seen does really kind of point towards it. And, you know, it could be true. Personally, I'm not sure. I'm not fully sure that I believe it.
Feels too predictable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my first thought was, okay, maybe Jason went to prison here. That could be the case, but it could also be a situation of being a all female prison, which
I
does
was just
happen.
thinking about that. Yeah.
Um, so then I think maybe this isn't Lucia's first time that Jason has had to bail her out. But that feels a little too weak for them to implement, like specifically to write out the dialogue and have someone act out him being like, "Oh, do I know you? Maybe."
And the way that he says it
maybe,
too.
yeah, it seems like maybe there's something more to it. So
Absolutely.
I don't think that Jason's been to this prison, and I don't necessarily think I could be, but I don't necessarily think that it's a case of him having to bail, or get Lucia at release. So that does also, like you said, it does also kind of lean a little more towards the case of Jason being a cop. But like I said, I don't know that I fully believe that. So
Right.
it could be true, but on the chance that it's not true, I'd also like to try and figure out why exactly that guard recognized him, And
I think that oh man, it's a great question.
It could also just be another one of those Rockstar mysteries that we will never understand.
it could
Since
be,
they
but it's
love
in the
those.
trailer. If it
Right.
was, because everything that they do for the trailers and screenshots is very carefully planned out. Everything that Rockstar does, especially when it comes to marketing, is for a specific reason. There is not a single frame in
Right.
either of the trailers that they didn't specifically plan out, And
Right.
they're very intelligent with their writing and everything. And I think that there is definitely a deeper meaning behind that there.
I have a speaking of like you just said they don't do anything by accident. There's a screenshot. I wish I could tell you which one it is. I can't, unfortunately, where Lucia is chilling and there's a rat behind her chilling on the like the metal pipe above her. And so that could be some crazy foreshadowing. Maybe she's the rat. I don't know. There's a lot of people saying, is Jason going to turn on her? Is she going to turn on Jason? Maybe they won't turn on each other at all. I don't know.
It very well could be Jason. It wouldn't be this one, would it?
No, it's like it's one of the ones at night. Oh
At
wait,
nighttime.
yeah, that click on that one. Yeah. There's the rat. Top
Right
right,
there?
top left. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yep. So, man, I don't know, because
Top left. I mean, my bad.
like, you're good. Like I said, I don't fully and it's not that I don't believe it. But I don't know yet that, and there's certain things that, like, there's some things that, and nothing I can think of specifically, but there's things that people have theorized on hard that make sense. Like Raul, people talked about him possibly backstabbing them and betraying them.
That's the guy from Miami Heat. That's the guy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
And like I said, in the what's it called? The right here, he's wearing Lance Vance's suit, and
Right.
Lance Vance backstabbed Tommy.
Yeah.
So I could
Fucking
see that
crazy.
happening, but personally, I'm not going to believe it until I see it, and that's kind of how it is with Jason.
Right.
But as you see here, that rat was behind Lucia, and it's not super clear, but where is Jason right there?
Yeah.
Not entirely behind her, but he's not equal with her. He's not in front of her. He's got his arm behind her there. His arm over here is a little in front of her. He's got some stuff. He's hanging out a little bit behind her. So you might. I mean, there might be some truth to that because that rat was behind her, and in every photo that I can think of where they're together, he's behind her. That one right there, he's in front.
Right.
Behind. But almost every screenshot that I see of them, he's behind her.
Huh.
So there may be
That's an
some truth
interesting
to that
fact.
rat theory.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I got that from a
he's in
Zach
front of
Cox
her.
video. I don't know. So
Right.
like, I don't know if you would call that like a trustworthy source or not, but that's where I got that from.
Right. Well, unfortunately, nothing right now is a trustworthy source apart from
Right.
Rockstar. So until we see it ourselves, there's no telling. See, there's him again behind her.
Speaking of and Ace sitting in the pool, right? He was sitting off a ledge.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do that.
Yeah.
So maybe you could dip your feet in the pool or some shit if you want.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. So speaking of uncertainty and like not knowing, the voice actor for Lucia has been like heavily rumored. I can't remember her fucking name, but I don't know if you want to look it up real quick if you want to talk about that on podcast or not. But it's a rumor, but I think that it's her because she's done some work in GTA Online before.
Manny Perez.
Yeah, her.
She's done work in GTA Online?
Yeah. She did work in GTA Online. She did this cast. Dude, she's got her hair back. She looks pretty much just like Lucia in that fucking like that podcast clip. Oh, there's a comparison. Oh my god. Oh shit. What do you think? Do you think it's a reach?
What, she's the actor?
Yeah. You think it's far-fetched?
No, I personally, I fully, I mean, there's nothing in my body that thinks that she's not.
I can't believe that's her. That's fucking dope as shit. I don't know if they know who the Jason guy is. Very excited to see this.
Chase Duvall, blah, blah, blah. Has not officially confirmed the voice and motion capture actor portraying Jason. So nobody really knows who it is just yet.
What if you click that read just a little bit more? So I did that and it gave me like the theory.
The fan consensus, a large portion of the community speculates that actor Dylan Rourke.
Dylan Rourke.
I recognize that name.
Oh, okay. Dylan Rourke. See, I knew that clicked more shit by shit. Huh?
Modern Family, maybe that's it.
Bro's got a goose on his fucking thing.
Yeah. Dude's fucking dancing. I've got the Polish dancing cow song.
Oh, no fucking way, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that's fucking badass.
Yeah, supposedly that's him. Man. Which
I don't know.
I mean, maybe, but like Lucia,
I don't look at him and then say that's, oh my god, that looks like him.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see his likeness.
Fucking what is her name? Manny Perez looks just like Lucia, like almost exactly. Especially those bottom two pictures right there. Looks just fucking like her. And you know, Rockstar is kind of, especially in these later years, kind of infamous for that, for making their characters look like they're actors.
Right.
Actors and actresses. He doesn't look like Jason at all.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I'm excited to see who they officially are. That's gonna be crazy as shit.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait to see like the interviews that they do, and like maybe some of the
oh my god,
what do you call it, the where they go out to the Comic-Con type things or whatever, like the conventions that they do,
like the Q&As and shit. Yeah, dude, their lives are never gonna be the same. Like look at Michael and Franklin and like, you know, they're real life.
Yeah, Sean Fontino, Stephen Ogg, and damn it, what's his name?
I know. I'm forgetting it
I
too.
literally
I
follow
know.
him on fucking everything
Yeah,
too.
bro.
I can't think of
I
his
can't
name.
believe I'm forgetting his name. It's such a rememberable name too. Fuck. Um. Yeah, man. Like their lives have never been the same. All
Ned
this
Luke.
time later, Ned Luke. There you go. There
Yeah,
you
I
go.
mean, still to
All this
this
time later,
day.
they're still relevant, and
Yeah,
and because GTA 6 is coming out, they're even more relevant right now.
yeah.
It's fucking insane.
And like even when Red Dead 2 came out, like there was a interview thing where Ned Luke and the actor for Sadie, I forget her name, or the actress for Sadie, they did a little interview thing together.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of riding that high. They're sticking around and they're staying as relevant as possible. Ned Luke
Right.
streams fairly regularly, and like he
Yeah, I
does.
watched him get fucking swatted.
Yeah,
Well, it
where
was
he got
after the
swatted.
fact. It wasn't
Yeah,
live.
the
Yeah.
dude that swatted him, they found out who it was, and he's in fucking prison now.
What? Oh
Yeah,
my god.
yeah.
Bro, gotta get that GTA experience IRL.
Yeah, and Sean Fontino, he's a fucking badass. He was, his cousin, Young Melee, was the
Young
voice actor
Melee, yeah.
for CJ, and Sean Fontino actually voiced. He did like some side character voicing in San Andreas as well.
That's badass. And they grew up on the street too. Like they're legit.
Yeah, yeah, they were like actually involved with gangs and drug deals and shit. And Sean
Yeah.
Fontino's been
Yeah.
shot
Gang
before and
related.
shit. Um,
Oh, fucking
and
awesome.
same with
He made such a good character, man.
yeah. So I'm mad that I can't remember his name right now, but the actor that does Lamar Davis,
Oh yeah.
he him and Sean Fontino are like actually real life friends, and Gerald Johnson, Slink. Um, yeah, they were real life friends, and like a lot of almost every line that they did together, which Rockstar, they're very like you have to go by um this script that we give you, but a lot of the stuff that Gerald and Sean did together were almost entirely like it was that was just them talking. Like the line where he's like oh, maybe you got rid of the yee ass haircut you got some bitches on your dick. That entire thing was entirely unscripted. That was just them like fucking with each other as friends, And like
Oh
that
my
what
god.
from Franklin was like real.
Oh my god.
So yeah, like a lot of their lines, they, like I said, they were best friends and still are for the longest time, best friends in real life. And so a lot of the stuff that they did together was actually just them talking and talking as friends and shit, which I think is fucking
That is so
sick.
dope, dude. Yeah, that's fucking so dope, dude.
Especially,
Oh,
like it's good of Rockstar and whoever the writers are to kind of get past their pride of their own writing and be like, obviously we're some fucking British motherfuckers that don't know anything about the American Los Angeles hoods, but these two motherfuckers
right.
that we hired do, so we'll let them kind of talk their own shit and get it figured out and make it feel more real.
Right.
And
along with the
that
fact that they probably realized just the lines that they said were just too good to cut.
yeah.
They just fit
Yeah.
their characters perfectly.
Yeah, and Sean and Ned and Gerald talk about it, or they have talked about it multiple times about how like in their script it would say shit like like real British terms, like they'd be calling each other mate and shit like that, and they were just like, hey, I mean, I know you don't want us to go away from the script, but like we don't fucking talk like this, So it was
Right.
the Rockstar writers are great writers for the most part. I think so. They have their strong moments, they have their weak moments, but it was good for them to get past their pride and be able to recognize where they were out of their league with certain cultures and conversations.
It's just,
Fucking right, bro.
when
So
it comes to certain things like that, it's just hard to say it's not good because When something gets said and it fits the character so well, it's almost impossible for them to be like, we gotta change it because it's the only thing that fits.
Right. So I had one other thing that I wanted to speak about specifically about GTA 6, and then I've got another thing after that, kind of leading off of that. And then after that, we can kind of talk about, GTA, Red Dead. I would like to try and keep things mostly in the range of GTA just because of all the GTA hype and how hyped I am specifically about GTA. GTA 6
Hell yeah,
specifically.
man.
But
Hell yeah, man. I will hang out for a bit longer. I'm getting a bit tired though, and I'd like to try to get some gaming in before I go to bed, homie. But I'll be around for a little bit longer, bro.
hell yeah, man. Okay, so last thing specifically about GTA 6 was I would like to it's not that I'm aware of, it's not something that we've gotten in any game since Bully. And GTA 6 is almost entirely confirmed to be a chapter-based game, similar to Red Dead 2,
Yes.
similar to Bully.
Yeah, they confirm it
Bully,
like the pre-orders, kind of.
Yeah. In Bully, we saw seasonal changes throughout the chapters. Which, it's Florida, so it's not gonna be anything super crazy. I'm sure I would like to see snow, but it's a fucking cold day in hell if it snows in Florida.
For real.
So it would be nice to see somewhat of like some sort of seasonal change in GTA 6. I personally I think that would be really cool. What's y'all's thoughts on that?
What do you think about this, man? What if they, and this is just quick, Goop. What if there was a freak storm, bro? A one-time thing almost halfway through the story, and it fucks things up for a little bit. Would that, like, it's like not through the whole game, but like they give you that experience of being like fucking in the snow? Does that sound too outlandish?
I don't think. I mean, we've had some crazy fucking weather these last few years, and it has snowed in Florida fairly recently. And there's been all kinds of storms and everything. I think first of all, a crazy, maybe snowstorm or something. It gets around December time, midway through or whatever, and we have some snow, and maybe the characters react to it. Maybe it changes gameplay a little bit. I think that would be pretty cool. Another thing I would like to see, which people have theorized on, people have said, okay, maybe it's coming. People have said, okay, maybe it's not coming. Storms and shit. So, from what I can tell, people have said, it's probably not going to be something that, we'll get hurricanes randomly or whatever. But it would be cool to see, like, maybe towards the end chapters, assuming that it's going to be similar to Red Dead 2, how things kind of start falling apart towards the end. It'd be cool to see not only as far as the story goes and everything, like, in Red Dead 2, things were falling apart with the gang, but things were also falling apart with Arthur. He was getting more and more sick every chapter. It'd be cool to see something similar to that with GTA 6, where like towards the ending is you can see like, there's a buildup of a storm coming. Things start getting darker. You start hearing things on the news. And then by like the final chapter or the final mission, it's a fucking all out hurricane and things are just getting really shitty and stuff. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, man. I definitely think we'll have some type of dynamic weather or some crazy weather in there.
Yeah.
That I never even thought about that, man. Imagine if it was just random events though, dude. Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
That would be insane. Oh my god. I never even thought about that. The fucking trees whipping around and shit.
Yeah.
I just want to say, going back on the Bully GTA thing.
Yeah.
In the Bully game, going to the circus and you go into that little
the circus freaks
things.
Yeah.
Yes. Remember the picture of the strange man that you see that
Yeah, yeah.
officially supposed to link Red Dead and Bully together?
Yep.
What if, like, so you said something about like linking the Red Dead and GTA
Yeah, President Harden. Yep.
universe? Yeah. If all three of those games are in the same universe, and if there is a fight club that that you can actually go to, do you
I'm
think it'd be
excited for that.
cool if maybe, just maybe, you'd be able to see Jimmy Hopkins, or at
Dude,
least a character based on Jimmy Hopkins in the
I
Fight Club
tell you
somewhere,
what,
whether
dude.
he be an opponent or a referee, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so first of all, yes, Rocco, if you're not aware, in Bully, which is one of my favorite video games of all time, I've played it through a million fucking times. I possibly have played that game through more than I've played GTA 5, and I've played GTA 5 through a fuckload of times. I've got uh, thousands and thousands of hours on that game. And it's almost entirely story. I've played through Bully more than I have GTA 5. If you at the fairgrounds, there's a little circus tent area that you can go into where you see the circus freaks. You see like the tattooed man, you see the bearded woman, you see the conjoined twins, the midget boxing.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking dope. You got to check it out sometime. But there is a picture that you can find in there of the strange man from Red Dead Redemption 1. Are you familiar with him? It's a side mission.
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
So it's a
strange man.
Very surprising.
It's a side mission in Red Dead Redemption 1 where Arthur
3
meets
or 4 side missions.
Yeah, it's 3, I believe. Where not Arthur, John meets
There you go.
a strange man, where he's a man. He looks very similar to Trelawney from Red Dead 2, and
but he is very much so not Trelawney.
He talks about a lot of things from John's past that nobody would have known. Not even the Pinkertons would have really known the exact details on. And the spot where he talks. First of all, those side missions. It's 2 side missions prior, where he tells John to go help some people out that nobody would have known where to go or who these people were or whatever to be able to help him out. And he tells John to go help these people out. In the final side mission, he talks about can't remember exactly, but he basically, John ends up saying, "Damn you." He says many people have, and then John shoots him like 3 or 4 times. 3 times.
3 times.
And it does not it goes straight through him. And many people have theorized maybe this is God, maybe it's death, maybe it's the devil, blah blah blah, whatever. Anyways,
maybe it's
he's
Grim Reaper.
Yeah, he's, regardless of who he is some sort of otherworldly entity. And this isn't theory. This is like actually
in the
character.
Game?
Yeah.
Like,
wow, that's fucking dope as shit.
And so, anyways, so you can find a picture of him in Bully. Now, you can also find a picture of him in the what is it, Armadillo, I believe, the general store in Armadillo in Red Dead 2. And
there's also a painting of him that appears slowly as the story progresses. Yeah, in the swamp. Then if you take a picture,
you can find a picture of this here, or you can find it behind you.
If you take a picture of this cabin that it's in, like the cabin itself has a bunch of details that change depending on your choices in certain areas, like high honor
and how far you are in the story.
Low honor, that too. But the picture itself, like the name of the picture, usually it would say like where it was taken or what it is, but if you take a picture of this cabin, it will say serial killer.
Yeah.
What?
So, yeah.
So yeah, so you can
And
find him.
also,
You can find a painting.
real quick. I'm sorry, man. I'm
You're
sorry.
good. You're good.
Just one little detail. In the end, like once you complete the once you do enough of the story, basically 100% it or something like that, and you complete the painting, the strange man will actually appear behind you in the mirror, and then whenever you turn your camera around,
He's gone.
he ain't there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he only appears in the mirror.
So you speak to him as John directly 3 times in Red Dead 1. Oh, another special thing is the exact spot where you speak to him in Red Dead 1 is the spot where John ends up getting buried.
What?
Yeah, crazy shit. The rabbit hole goes fucking deep, dude. Do your research. It's crazy. It's one of my favorite side stories in both games.
I'm not gonna say too much about the details just because I'm terrible with spoilers.
You remember
Okay.
Heidi McCourt's face? Yeah, but so yeah, you speak to him in Red Dead 1. You can find a picture of him in Bully. You can find the painting of him and even see an apparition of him in the mirror in Red Dead 2. And if you go to Armadillo, which originally Arthur was supposed to go to, so Arthur and John both have lines for it in the game code.
Armadillo on the shelf behind Herbert Moon.
Yeah, behind Herbert Moon in the general store. In the actually in game, John is the only one that has dialogue about it, but he actually talks about the picture and he's like, "Who's that fellow? You know, oh, he just looked familiar or whatever." But yeah, you can find him in Red Dead 1, Red Dead 2, and Bully. So we know that Bully is technically connected to the Red Dead Redemption games. And with President Harden being on the $100 bill, we know now that Red Dead is now technically connected to GTA 6.
So they're all connected.
Yeah. They may all be technically in the same universe. And
dude, that's so fucking cool. And that means that Manhunt's in that universe too.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Carson City, because Michael Carson City.
Carson City, yeah, that's where Michael's from. So I would say that it's maybe not too far fetched. I mean, unfortunately, you know, a Rockstar just doesn't seem to pay any attention to Bully anymore. But I wouldn't see that it'd be too far fetched to see an adult Jimmy in one of those future games, maybe an older man Jimmy or whatever in one of those future games, or even in GTA 6.
Or at least a reference to him in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah. While we're on the topic of Bully, that's something else I wanted to get around to was Bully 2, man. You know, it's a game that I've been wishing for years to get. Obviously, GTA 6 it's going to take a long time, probably fucking 20 years before GTA 7 comes out. And maybe even more, you know.
From the way that it's been now, it might take 50 years.
There's been several times where it's been confirmed that Bully 2 has been in works and then canceled, and then has been in works and then canceled over and over again. And this could just be coming from a huge Bully fan, but I do see it entirely possible that they would be coming out with a Bully 2, and I really hope so, because, you know, like I said, GTA 7 is going to take a long time to come out, and as far as I can tell, the Red Dead story is pretty much at its end. Which I would love to see more about it, and I could be wrong, but I feel like I remember hearing something about them saying that, you know, they weren't going to be working on another Red Dead Redemption for a while or whatever. But Rockstar, they're out making games, they're out making money. So I don't see it entirely impossible that they're not working. Maybe their next game or the next game after that might possibly be Bully 2. And I would fucking love to see that, man.
It'd be a good filler game.
Yeah, absolutely.
It would take them like it would be quality. It would be good. So many people have wanted it. Oh man, that'd be so fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm quite possibly one of the biggest Bully fans out there. I fucking love the game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. But yeah, I would love to see a Bully 2. And like I said, that it's been confirmed that they've been in production and then stopped production and so on and so forth of it. So I'd like to see them start up the production again and actually get back to it,
That'd be fucking dank as shit, bro. Oh my god, Bully 2, bro. It's like what's that guy on YouTube? You watch that guy on YouTube,
Swayze. Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That guy. You hear about that? Dude, did you get a chance to play it? They had a full ass Bully multiplayer mod. Did you hear about it? Did you see that from him at all?
I've heard of it. I never got to play it. They did used to have a local multiplayer, which it wasn't anything like, if you know anything about it, it wasn't anything like a free roam thing. It was like the side activities, like biology and English and stuff like that. But it was something that was really fun to mess around on.
Mess around with it and shit, yeah. That's dope
But
as
yeah,
shit,
dude,
bro.
if like bring back Bully 2 and maybe do like an online for that, and damn well Rockstar's gonna make money off of that. But it'd be cool to run around. Bully had a huge influence on my specifically my middle school life, but partially on my high school life as well. And it'd be nice to see it come back and to be able to run around as a kid in a boarding school. Obviously it wouldn't be Jimmy because he's fucking like 40 years old now. But it'd be nice to.
I know this isn't like a probably not a popular opinion, but I'd love to get a PS5 version of that game, like new textures or like just like you know what I mean, like just
like a revamped version of it. Yeah,
something with like maybe like a new lighting system or something. Like I wouldn't want to like change the original experience, just better that experience or something like
exactly.
that.
Yeah,
if they don't want to make a second one. They could at least enhance the one that's out, because I'm sure you've played the PS4 version. It's definitely not the way to play the game.
Yeah.
There's stuff missing, and like Xbox has more classes, and I'm sure the PC probably has the same shit.
PC, unfortunately, is probably the worst version to play on, because
what?
Yeah, the controller, if you hook up a controller, doesn't work properly. The keyboard and mouse controls are dog shit. They feel super weird. And it's very buggy and it crashes all the time. And I've actually got it on PC. I play it from time to time, and I can tell you personally that it is probably the most dog shit version that you can play, unfortunately. Apart from being able to mod it, which there unfortunately isn't a whole lot of mods for it either.
Right. Damn.
But like even if they didn't do a Bully 2, I would be fucking ecstatic to have a Bully remaster, like a remake.
A remake, yeah.
Fully, fully new,
like
controls,
new textures,
modern graphics and shit. I think would be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like I said, it had such a big influence on my childhood life, and I would love to see it come back.
I've heard a hot take that let me know what you think about this, that I seen this video that like Rockstar like I'm not gonna say it wouldn't happen, but like Rockstar would struggle to make a game like Bully now because of like the manner, like the content that was in the game. Like I'm not like saying this in a bad way. I think it's cool that you could do this in the game, not in a fucked up way, but like how Jimmy would go around and he would pinch girls' butts and shit, and there was like the pervert ass gym teacher
Right.
and like things like that, like things that like today's people might not be okay with. You know what I mean? Like, would they be able to go that far, or would they go even more far, or would they have to hold back, or would they be able to do it how they want because of how things are today? What are your thoughts on that?
You know, first of all, I'll say this. My biggest issue with that game, honestly, is like, there's the perverted teacher, which I don't necessarily have an issue with that. Obviously, I have an issue with him being a pervert and everything, but I don't have an issue with
Right.
them implementing that into the game because, unfortunately, that's the sad way of life. And that's what the game is all about. Now, the only
Right.
issues that I had with it is things like having to take pictures of Mandy in the shower. Even though it didn't show anything,
Right.
those are children, and that should not be in the game. Which
Exactly.
we know now, Dan and Sam were on the Epstein files, unfortunately. So that's, it's
Oh my
not
god, I never even
necessarily a
linked
big,
that.
yeah.
Oh my god.
But
Put that shit in their video game in like a legal way.
yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Oh my god, I never
And
even put that together.
him pinching girls' butts and stuff like that. That was the only thing that I had an issue with, and still do, because
And running around like,
that's just
yeah,
weird, man. But
yeah.
but the
It,
whole
like you said, like when we were playing it when we were younger, it was like going back playing that shit when I'm 23. I'm like, I kind of get the ick. You know what I mean? It's like, ugh.
exactly, yeah.
And
Yeah, like as
yeah,
a
you
kid,
get
I
the
was like,
ick,
man,
and
that's
yeah,
kind of weird. I wouldn't be doing that. But as an adult, it's like, wow, that's crazy that adults put this into a game.
fuck. As a kid, I didn't even understand it. Well, when I played it, well, now,
right?
oh my god,
But
I didn't understand shit about that. And you had to like steal girls' underwear or some shit like that. Didn't you have to do that too?
yeah, for
Or
I forget his
something.
name, the pervert gym teacher. Yeah,
Yeah, like see, it's shit like that, man. Like why? Like it's things
there
like
was
that that
that
like
you
they
had
couldn't
no
do and they
reason to
wouldn't do.
actually put that in the game.
Yeah, like they shouldn't even put it in the game. Exactly. Yeah.
Now, like some of the biggest controversies, which surprisingly wasn't those things, it was about bullying, which the whole game is specifically against bullying. You can, yeah, I mean, it gives you the freedom of choice to be able to kind of fuck around and bully people, which, that's just how a freedom of choice game should be. But the game itself, the storyline was all about preventing bullying and whooping the asses of bullies, which is, that's a big part of the reason why I became the person that I am today. Now, even,
Mm,
I told you many times, I got through many fights in school and everything, but it wasn't ever because I was an aggressor. It was because I was dealing with people that were um fucking with people
being
that
bullies.
couldn't defend themselves. if
Right.
if this person couldn't defend themselves, then I was going to be the defender. And that's
Right.
what the whole game is about. And
I
of
love
course,
that.
Jimmy has his issues, and he kind of becomes an asshole at some point in the story. But um, the whole game is against bullying, and it's a satire about American, well, not even just American, but about schools and the way that kids are
Right.
to each other.
What a crazy game. Yeah, like except for that fucked up shit, great game.
Yeah,
Really
yeah,
cool.
absolutely,
Really
dude.
cool like a stamp in time. You know what I mean? I love to go
Yeah,
back. You just feel right in the early 2000s with that one.
yeah, man.
Oh,
And like I said, I'd love to see a second one.
hell yeah, man. Oh, dude, it's been so nice chatting it up with you guys, but I think I might take my leave, man.
Yeah, man,
Oh,
dude, it's been almost 2.5 hours now, so I think the podcast is ready to come to a close anyways, so
Hell
yeah,
yeah, man. Oh, dude, thank you for having me. Cooper, man, it was so good to see you and hear you, man. Hope that you've been well. And I hope this one comes out good, man. Did you do it the way you normally do it, or you unlist this one?
Yeah, I took your advice on this. I live stream and unlisted it. Yeah. So
I
hopefully
hope that
this
it
one will
works
do
out,
good.
man.
Yeah.
Crossing my fingers and I'm knocking on wood, bro. Knock on my wood. Pause. Well, I'm gonna knock
Hell
on
yeah.
my wood. I'm gonna knock on my wood. Hold on. Jesus. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna dip out of here, boys. It was so good to see you, Ariel. I'm probably gonna do some retro shit tonight. But if you want to hang out tomorrow, man, I gotta do some shopping tomorrow. And if y'all want to hop on Siege or hop on Warzone or something, man, let me know.
Hell yeah, man, absolutely. I'll be here for the retro stream for sure, or at least for a little while, if not the whole thing.
Alrighty, man.
But hell yeah, man,
Yeah, I'm just gonna play some games before I go to bed. I'm a little tired tonight.
yeah, fair enough. But yeah, hit me up tomorrow. If you don't, I'll hit you up. But
Of course,
yeah, we'll
man.
get something
Looking
figured
forward to
out.
it. Hell yeah,
Oh,
man. You tell Miss Goose, have a good night, brother.
hell yeah, man.
Oh, what's up, brother?
One other thing I wanted to touch on.
Mhm.
I messaged Panda because I didn't think about
Oh,
the
yeah, that's
time
right.
difference, and I
Yeah.
messaged her. I was like, hey, it's probably gonna be like 1 o'clock, which ended up by the time we started, it was almost 3 o'clock for her. So I was like, hey, sorry I didn't think about that. Unfortunately, she didn't message me back. I don't know if she's busy or what, but um, yeah,
Wait,
I
it's
told her that
12:44. It's 12:44. It must be like what is it, like 5 or 6 in the morning for her right now?
I think it's like, yeah, like 6 or 7 or something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I told her, I didn't think about the time difference. If you can't make it, no big deal. If not, we'll try and find a time and if y'all can't make it, it's no big deal. But I'm gonna try and find a time where it's like earlier in the day to be able to get her in on it.
Yeah.
And thinking about it now, it'll probably have to be the same for Neptune. Maybe not, because like if we started up like 8 o'clock my time, then it'll be about 9 o'clock his time in the morning.
In the morning.
Yeah, so we may be able to get him on a little easier than Panda, but yeah, hopefully I hear back from Panda. Hopefully we can get her in sometime. Hopefully we can get Neptune in sometime. My sister's ex-boyfriend that I've been telling you about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get him in at some point. I know you get nervous around new people and everything, but he's a really cool dude.
Hell yeah.
Very, very similar to me, which I think is part of the reason why I get along with him so well. So I think given some time, y'all would get along really well too.
Hell yeah, man. I'm definitely down. Thank you for having me again, man. And I'm sorry that I was late, brother, man. I told you I was gonna fall out, and I didn't expect it to be that long. But
No,
I'm
it's
glad
all
that I
good,
made it,
dude.
man.
You're just you're just lucky that you don't live near me. I'd have walked over to your house and slapped the shit out of you.
Hey, at least I would have been on time.
Yeah, yeah. No, but
Oh man.
yeah, dude. No, it's no issue at all. But
Oh hell yeah, man. Well, I'm glad I made it. We had some great convos, dude. Had some great talks.
yeah, dude.
Oh,
We got a lot of GTA 6 talk in and stuff like that, and plenty more will come to pass in the future. But
of course, man.
I'm gonna start working on some more other topics that we can talk about. Hopefully, some more. As long as we're all good with it, hopefully some more like slightly personal stuff and things that we can talk about. Maybe some of that stuff that we talked about in the end of the last podcast that ended up getting corrupted. But
I forgot.
yeah, dude, yeah, we can get some more shit figured out for the future, and I can't wait for the next one, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. And when I'm here, bro.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm gonna dip out of here, brother, man. I'll catch you later. And Will you be around later tonight?
Yeah, probably so. Yeah. Miss
All right.
Miss
Well,
Goose doesn't work tomorrow, so I'll probably be up for a
all
little
right.
while.
All right. Well, maybe if I get done playing retro games, maybe I'll hop on a little Siege, but probably not. But if I shoot you a text, maybe we could do some Siege
Hell yeah, man.
or even Warzone. I don't even care. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm down for whatever.
Alrighty, brother man. Have a good night and take it easy, Cooper. Good to see you, brother man.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
Hell
man.
yeah,
Have a
later
good one.
was. Hell yeah.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it for this week's podcast. This week's gaming GooseCast. Didn't get a whole lot of video game footage this time, but we were focused a lot on the the screenshots and
Conversations.
everything. Yeah, conversations and the screenshots and there towards the end, I was pulling up some of the photos of the games and stuff that we were talking about, some of the specific things that we were talking about, but and that may even be something that I start doing in the future, because it can if you're it's mainly a listening thing, but if you're watching, it can be a little boring just sitting and watching the same thing. So with some of these topics that we bring up, we may start pulling up some photos and stuff like that, especially if it's game related and stuff. But yeah, thank you all very much for joining in, watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you, Rocco, for stopping in. And thank you, Cooper, for stopping in. If you want to give your goodbye to the people.
Yeah. Goodbye, party peoples.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, that'll do it for this one. Thank you all very much for stopping in, watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you on the next one. And I'll see you.